We're talking managing stress and anxiety. There's a popular meme around at the moment of keep calm and carry on. Harks back to the blitz era. It's a pretty good metaphor for stress and anxiety, is that bombs are raining down upon you in a completely haphazard pattern, as it was back then. And I say that because, as I understand it, obviously pilots, bombardiers would have a target in mind, but if they got into trouble, they would just drop their bombs wherever they were and try and make it home. So that made for some incredibly random patterns, to the point where Londoners would often, apparently, sit in a bomb crater, working on the basis that a bomb would never fall in the same place twice. Same bomb won't fall in two places twice, but another one could, of course. Point being, in this case, is that when people think of the meme, they focus on the first bit, which is calm down. Which, if you've ever been in a serious state of stress and or anxiety, being told to calm down is probably about the least... I mean, yeah, good plan, right? But as far as an actionable thing, it's probably about the least useful piece of information or a suggestion you can get. But to me, what that means is we're actually missing out on the bit that is useful. Carry on. So stress and anxiety often come from wanting to control a situation that you have no control over, having an imagined outcome that you can't create, control. And an even better one is having a situation you want somebody else to do for you, create for you, and not having control over them, and possibly even blaming them for the way that's going. They may not even understand the rules of what's required. The carry-on part is your bit. That's the bit you can control. Do something gives you a sense of efficacy. That doesn't roll off the tongue when your face is starting to freeze. Efficacy. Something you can do about what's going on. Do something. And whether that's the 5, 3, 2, 1, just to bring your physiology back under control, because as we said before, you can't hold two contradictory states at the same time. You can't be stressed and relaxed. So it goes deeper than that, but we're looking to bring our physiology to a state of not necessarily relaxation, calm down, but at least one that isn't pushing fresh amounts of adrenaline and cortisol into your system. So it could be the vagus nerve breathing stuff, the box breathing, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Down-regulate that stress response. Do something. Epictetus, the great Stoic teacher, Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who ended up in Auschwitz and had the wherewithal to carry on his professional mind, at least, as he observed what was going on around him in those horrifying conditions. Paraphrasing both of them, it's not what happens, it's how you react to what happens, and that can sometimes be the only control that you have, is to control your response. So yes, bombs are raining down upon you as you sit in your bomb crater hoping that one doesn't fall in the same place twice. I mean, they say lightning never strikes twice. I knew a man once, his nickname was Lightning Joe. Can you guess where this is going? He'd been hit by lightning 3 separate times. I mean, geez. I mean, perhaps you don't go outside, but also maybe start doing some research on what is going on there. 3 times. Bless him, he did not look the better for it. Good old Lightning Joe. So sometimes the heavens, the universe rains down upon us stuff that we would like to control or not be a part of, and we can't. And sometimes the only thing we can do about that is choose how we're going to react and respond to it. And the first thing to do is to bring your physiology under control. Then get some awareness of the patterns of thought, perhaps, that are running through your head. Examine the emotions, naming them. Incredibly useful. I am feeling anger, frustrated, fear, panic. I'm feeling panicked. And just to slice it down, why? What's that about? What's that about is incredibly useful for yourself and interactions with other. Keep calm, but do something.